Hello and welcome to another episode of Gig and Tell podcast. I'm Tash,
Fair.
and today we're going to do another little rambly episode for you. So the topic that we've kind of got to talk about today is making music that is like for entertainment versus music that is like soulful and means something to you. Because obviously, I think every artist will do a bit of both.
Mhm.
Really. I think that everyone has a different purpose as to why they listen to music. So some people do just listen to music just for something, just to for feel good vibes as like not aesthetic, what's the word? Ambience, something that's on to fit the mood of a scenario. For example, people will just put music on at a party that's upbeat or as background sound in the car.
Mhm.
Um
The vibes.
yeah, for the vibes rather than for the feel,
Yeah.
for the soul. Um And I think that every artist kind of has their own way of portraying it. So, for example, Sabrina, she's an entertainer through and through. Like, I think that she mainly makes her music to entertain,
Mhm.
right? But I think that she also has her songs that are meaningful, even though she has her ones that are just upbeat pop tracks that might be a little bit like
Mhm.
working off it, her personal experiences, but also just making a bop.
Mhm.
So she does a bit of both in the same
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, 100%. I think Manchild's a great experience of that.
Yeah,
Example.
example, because she's
Yeah.
working off her experiences of these people that she's been with and the way that
Yeah.
they're acting and the way that they've made her feel and the way that it makes her, but also in like the form of a pop song that's just upbeat and entertaining.
Yeah.
Um, Again, she's like a proper performer in terms of even her music videos are like fully done with entertainment value rather than a deep, meaningful meaning behind it. They're
Yeah.
all kind of skitty and like
Her recent ones are all connected. They tell a story. They all follow on from each other.
interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's like I'll have to show you I saw a video that took the start and the end of each one and like connected them together. But there is like a story that goes through them all.
Ah, interesting. I have you watched House Tour?
I watched it this morning.
Oh my God, that is close to the line. I was like, she might as well be a porn star at this point.
It, it was a bit bizarre.
It was weird. There was no blood and gore in this one like she usually has. She usually has some sort of horror element to it. I
Yeah.
know that she hit someone with a car at the very
Yeah.
end of the video, but like there wasn't like any gore or
That's the
graphic.
connection with it starting. So in one of the previous episodes, she throws her shoe at someone and it stabs
Yeah.
them. When she in the start of the household video, she gets out of the van, it shows her shoes
Uh,
with the blood on the heel.
it does,
So
yeah.
and so it's little things like that they follow on from each other.
Ah,
It's telling a
little
story.
nods.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. I
But
didn't
it
realise that.
was just a bit like the whole thing was just bizarre to watch.
It's
Like,
so sexual.
yeah. Oh, it's just like I can't tell what they're actually like what the actual story is in this video, and then at the end it shows they like just robbed a house, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what they were doing.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't know from what they were doing. But also it didn't once show them taking anything out of the house. They just prance around in their underwear the whole
And then
time
suddenly
they're
the
there,
house is
and then
empty.
suddenly the house is empty.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. But
Yeah, bizarre video, but fair play to
maybe in one of
Sabrina.
her other videos it's gonna be them actually taking things out of the
Yeah.
house. But I don't know. Like again, I feel like that's pure entertainment value.
Yeah.
None of that was like a meaningful. Whereas, like, you watch other music videos that have like a really like deep storyline behind it that's telling the story of the
Hmm.
song. Like That's the Truth music
Yeah.
video by McFly is like a couple fighting and stuff. And
Yeah.
again, every song and every artist is different.
Hmm. I think Sabrina's are just like I think her entire career at the moment is just being made out of her sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, for
like,
sure.
she's just been like, "Oh, so many people are so mad at me for how, like, sexual my tour was," and then all of her music videos since have been
Ramped it
like
up.
yeah, like, she's been like, let's give him a real
She's
show."
been really playing on it,
Yeah.
and I love it. I genuinely think she keeps getting worse and worse and worse, but
Yeah.
I love it about her.
Yeah.
I just think she's so funny and fab. One of our friends said recently that they don't find her funny, and I was like, how can you not find her funny?
Yeah, I was like, "She's hilarious." I think we have the same sense
I
of
know that
humour.
she's got like I know that she's American, and Americans usually have quite a different sense of humour to Brits. I think that our humour is a lot more dry and blunt, but I think that she has that
I think
same.
she 100% has more of a British sense of humour than an American sense of humour.
I
Like,
agree.
she definitely has that and I think that's why maybe it's not translating well because you're seeing that sense of humour on,
No,
like,
I think
American TV.
so. The person that had said that to me, one of our friends that had said they don't find her funny, I think that she was talking about one of her.
It's
I
the
don't know if it was an
SNL. It
SNL
was.
sketch she did or like the show that she did or whatever,
'Cause it
which
was the
I
SNL monologue that
I
she
also didn't
referenced.
find that funny. Like I turned it off because I thought it was a bit. It's very scripted, isn't it? But that's different for her,
That
from
is
her not being
Yeah,
funny because
that
that's a
the
script.
SNL style, that is like Harry Styles did one as well, the SNL
I found Harry
monologues.
Styles funny though
But that's
on
the
the
style of
piano.
them, they are scripted.
Yeah,
They are, like, almost forced. Like, it's not just like when you're sat having a conversation, like when they actually sit and they talk and they do an interview or
yeah.
whatever. It is a scripted monologue that is meant to
It's a
be.
performance.
Yeah, and it's meant to look performed.
Yeah.
It's not meant to look natural.
So yeah, I agree that wasn't very funny. Like I
I
didn't
thought it was
enjoy that
funny.
very much, but and like the Christmas special thing that she did
The
as
Christmas special thing
well.
was weird.
But I don't think that's her not being funny. I think that she is funny and it's just not translated well in those pieces. Like, have you watched her chicken shop date? I think she's so funny,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
I like just watching her in any interviews and she's
Yeah,
done
what's the sauce one?
yeah, she was funny on Hot Ones, Chicken Shop Date and Food Wars. Have you not watched Food Wars? Snack Wars? Is it Snack Wars? Snack Wars?
I don't think so.
Like literally everyone and their dog has been on it. Like everyone goes on that. Like Ryan Gosling,
Not something I'll
I
watch.
mean Timothy Chalamet, you name them, they've been on there. They're
I've
really
seen
good, the
that.
Snack Wars are. She's funny in that as well. She's just brilliant. But yeah, I do think there's a difference between the sketches and that kind of thing because you really get to just see that person responding to things and that kind of thing. Whereas, like you
Mhm.
say, the sketches are like scripted.
Yeah, acted.
Yeah. But I think that she's a classic case of um she does a bit of both. Like she's not just entertainment or just like because I think that if it was just an artist that was purely making music for entertainment and had no personality behind it and no feeling behind it, I wouldn't feel as much attached to
Mhm.
that artist and probably wouldn't listen. I think that it's important, not important, but I prefer it when an artist tells a story with what they're saying. I
Mhm.
just find it easier to, I like find it more purposeful,
Yeah.
like to
I
take up my
think
time.
that's why Juno was so successful.
Yeah,
I think you can really feel the feelings behind Juno.
yeah,
Like, it's like the wow, I'm so in love with you, put baby in me.
yeah, yeah,
Like, and you can feel that.
yeah, yeah, definitely. And I think that not always as well. It's not always just about entertaining and what's behind the song, but there's some people that make music to literally make a difference and have a voice.
Mhm.
So like um that band that we saw, who was the band that supported the Subways and
The
she was
mess.
the Meths.
The mess.
She was like really like pushing her point of view and her views and
Political.
really political and clearly that person and that band values making music to express how they're feeling and make a movement. I feel like Sex Pistols were the same. They really wanted to get across their views and opinions, and that was what was important to
Mhm.
them.
A lot of punk music that like
That
Green
is the
Day,
case, yeah.
My Chemical Romance, the bigger ones as well, like they're all
Yeah, I think
very like
most Green Day songs are like said with chest and like with something to say.
yeah, especially a lot of their older music,
Yeah,
especially your American Idiot, your Dookie, your 21st Century Breakdown. They were very, very,
yeah,
and even earlier than that, your Nice Guys Finish Last,
yeah,
things like that. They're all very, they're more about society
yeah,
than like love songs,
yeah.
for sure.
But then you've got people like Lewis Capaldi who always just write with emotion.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yes, you can be entertaining at the same time, but I feel like everything he does is really pure and he doesn't just write for the sake of writing. Like I feel
Mhm.
like he always puts
Mhm.
things into his songs
Yeah,
and meaningful to him.
his best songs were his earliest ones where he didn't have that pressure,
Yeah.
and
And they
then
were just relatable and just
yeah,
saying what he felt, which everyone else can
mhm, and
relate
when
to.
he was then writing with the pressure of the label and the pressure of management, that was when he literally made himself ill
Yeah, yeah.
because he couldn't.
Just write for the sake of writing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was more focused on the pressure from everyone
Of writing a good song.
to make it a hit, that he wasn't just writing his feelings and
Yeah.
writing, if that's how
Authentically.
you write, that's how you write. If you are someone that can just write a song because you wanna sit and write a song,
We were actually
then
talking
great,
about
but
how fame can like make and break people. Like yesterday we were talking about it because there's a new band that is everywhere on TikTok and they've literally got one song and they've blown up from this song.
mhm,
Um oh gosh, what's the band called? This band is called Temper City and they've got one song on Spotify which they released on the 15th of February, which is called Self Aware, which is literally all over Harrison's TikTok at the moment.
okay.
And it's had, sorry, didn't mean to click it, 36 million listens. And this is a band that has released one song in February, what, a month and a half ago, not even 2 months ago yet. And it's got 36 million listens and 6.1 million monthly listeners.
That's wild.
And Harrison said, "What the hell are they going to do now?" Because I said they'll have like had labels get in contact with them now to be like, okay, you clearly have something about you. Um, and I said, like, well, what do you do from there? Because now they've got one song that's gone massive, nothing else to release, unless they do have other things lined up that they're ready to release. But like, that's so much pressure now that they've released this one song and now people are going to want more. What do you do? Mass produce songs or
Yeah.
like what? Like, and are they going to be like, oh my God, yeah, we're famous and we'll carry on? Or is that going to have made them like, whoa,
Mhm.
we weren't expecting to get that kind of level of fame?
Yeah. I feel like that.
Millions,
Yeah.
3 million in
That is
a month
crazy.
from a band that has never, ever, ever released anything
Yeah.
before, unless I'm missing something.
I mean, I don't know anything about this band. I know that, I mean, maybe they had a lot posted previously.
Or a band member that's famous already or something.
Yeah, like there could be a history there that we're not aware of if they've already got TikTok followers or something.
Yeah. How can you go from like no songs released out there to
Yeah,
someone listening like 3
it
million?
is crazy.
Like it's just mental.
Yeah,
How do you even fathom that?
it is wild. I think a crazy one, that's obviously huge at the moment is Alex Warren.
Yeah.
Like he always did music. He always wanted to do music, but he was literally homeless. He was
Really? I didn't know he was homeless.
living in his car, um, and so Kova, who's now his wife, she was she's originally from Hawaii, I believe. Her family is
Okay.
Hawaiian.
Cute.
Um, and she then flew out from Hawaii to, I can't remember where he was, lived in his car with him.
Oh,
And they just started posting videos. And
that
now
is so cute.
he's like selling out arenas. Like I'm getting these tickets alerts, trying to get tickets for Birmingham,
Mm.
and just not, like someone's got them before I've even had a
That
chance.
is so inspiring.
So yeah, he literally when he was 18 was kicked out, like from his family home. He was kicked out, or kind of. I've heard the story told in a way that kind of made it sound like he left, but didn't really have a choice,
Yeah, okay.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, but he always says like he was kicked out when he was younger. He was literally homeless, living in his car, and look at him now. Like,
I'd say the same about Youngblood. I mean, I don't know his exact story, but you can tell from his music that something was going on that wasn't good, and he's like fought those demons, and now look at him,
mhm,
and he's embraced. I think that's why he's like always been a big advocate for embracing your individuality and stuff because I think he's been very picked on and
mhm,
bullied for him being different. And like, I think that that was translated in his home life as well, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
And so it just makes you feel so happy when you've got these people really going through it that are in a really bad mental place.
mhm.
And then look at them now.
They're the people that are so important to keep on the radar as well. I mean, Youngblood advocates for so many things. Like, he
He's someone who
uses his
makes music
voice
for what was our topic?
for the love of the
Entertainment
music,
versus
like,
making a
for
difference.
yeah,
For yeah, for making a
yeah,
difference to people rather
and
than just for creating a
the
hit
fact that
song.
he fights so hard to make his music as accessible to as many people
Oh no, with
as
Buzzfest and
possible,
yeah.
and,
Oh,
like,
sorry.
I think it's so important, in that respect.
Yeah.
Like, I think that music is getting crazy expensive. It is becoming a like beyond a luxury.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
For sure.
it's so expensive. Like, doing a weekend away to go see a gig in London, it's cost as much as we've spent going for 4 or 5 days abroad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's so expensive when you've bought the ticket, the trains, the hotels, blah blah blah.
Add it all up if you
You
want to
might as
get
well
merch or
go abroad for a weekend
yeah, yeah.
and go see them in Europe somewhere,
It's
or
crazy. It
like,
is crazy money. And do you know what I have been wanting to do? I never ever carry cash on me. And I
mhm,
always feel so bad when I walk past a busker and I don't
mhm,
have money because I want to support these people that are just busking on the streets that are trying to make a living out of it. And
yeah.
I never have the cash to give.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it in Birmingham anymore. They've changed the rules on busking in Birmingham.
Why?
Don't know, but Adam was saying like, you I don't know if you've been in Birmingham recently, and but you'll notice
Yeah,
there's
I feel
not
like
like
every street you turn down, there was like someone playing an accordion or a guitar or.
there's not now.
Wow, okay.
So don't worry about it for Birmingham.
Yeah, I even like when me and Harrison went to Chester, there was a boy that was playing guitar, and we really enjoyed it. It sounded great. He sounded amazing, and like you hear of artists that have come from that. Like I think that Jake, JVKE, he came from busking. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Harrison listens to someone called Ren, and I think Cameron Whitcomb as well did some busking, and they're like artists that are now big, but they started by busking
Mhm.
and making videos of them busking on the
I think
streets.
buskers are brave as well.
Yeah. You just putting yourself out there to the public that
They get a lot of
it's
abuse.
scary, yeah.
They get a lot of abuse from people.
Mm. They're frowned upon hugely,
Mhm.
and I really need to start taking cash out places because I always, always think like I feel so bad when I walk past
Mhm.
buskers who are just people trying to make a difference, trying to make music, trying to do what they love for a living, and I want to
I love the
support it.
feeling.
Yeah.
There was a guy who used to busk in town when I worked in town, and I he would play like really like happy, like almost kind of country-esque,
Cute.
and like I would walk into work on a morning, like if I didn't start till like 10, and it'd be sunny, and I'd be walking up the high street, and there'd just be like this music, and I'd just be like, I feel like I'm in a film.
Yeah, I
Like,
do love that about it brings just an atmosphere to a high
yeah,
street or a town.
it just
Um,
brings a little sprinkle of joy.
yeah.
Like, everyone's so serious
Mm.
these days, I feel. Everything's so serious. Everyone's so in a rush to get from A to B, and like it feels like such a like enjoy the journey,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not the destination
Yeah.
kind of feeling. And again, you can walk with your earphones in, you can have your music on. People walk with their speakers in their pockets. That annoys me, but
I know, yeah.
um you can do what you can to have the music as you're walking around, but it's so different when it's actually someone playing it.
Yeah, and it feels like everyone's in it together because then everyone's listening to the same thing and
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. It's really nice, it's pretty, and there's something about an acoustic guitar, which is usually what I find people are doing is
Mhm.
singing and playing guitar
Yeah.
when they busk. That
Mhm.
though saying that, there's a lot of plinky little things in Birmingham. I feel like they really did like little DJ things and
Yeah.
little bongos and
Yeah.
little what are they called that you the little metal things?
The one that's not a
Xylophone
xylophone.
that's not, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but a lot of that kind of thing in Birmingham, I feel,
Yeah.
or there was. I think that people that make music for entertainment are usually people that are making it like to the charts and stuff, like y- just to try and make a good pop song, like, you know.
Mhm.
But I think that every artist can do a bit of both. Like, I'd say that Ed Sheeran has so many hit songs that are probably just like he could make in 10 seconds, but equally he also has songs that feel really like authentic and
Mhm.
personal and touching, if you will.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of Tom Fletcher and he has to make a song in 30 seconds about space, rocket, moon? Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Talent.
He's a different breed, Tom Fletcher is.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's just so good. And Tom Fletcher's a good segue actually into a point. In the previous episode, I was talking about AI and stuff. You mentioned people writing songs and selling them and stuff.
Mm.
And I think I wanted to touch on that in this as well because I feel like it applies to the conversation here too. With like making music that has that feeling and that emotion and things that make a change. And I know that you said in the previous episode that like when you find out that someone's like done this song but it wasn't them that wrote it,
Mhm.
that you don't feel as connected with it.
Mhm.
But I think for a lot of people they wouldn't do it unless they did connect with it.
Okay.
Like I think that sometimes people I think some musicians do that because they like to write songs. They like writing that style, but it doesn't suit their music.
Yeah.
So there might be a song that they've written that suits someone else's sound better than their own.
Yeah.
I think one of the best things you can do as a musician is know your sound and know what you can do. Like Adam's always said, he had like mad respect. Like someone he was friends with in uni he was like I always went to him because he would tell me like your voice doesn't suit that.
Yeah.
Not you can't sing. Your voice suits this better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I think that's really important. And someone might hear a song, really connect with it, and go, "That would suit my sound."
Mm. Mm.
Whereas someone else has written it and gone, "I really like the song, but it's not for my sound," and it might actually connect to someone else better.
And it might not even just be that. It might be that they've made 40 songs for an album, cut it down to 20, and they're like, this one was so close to making the album, but it just didn't quite
Mhm.
have a place on that album. Like, it's a great song, but it's not
Mhm.
quite going to fit into it. And I don't think that it would have its place if we were to leave it for the next album. So we'll sell that song because it's a great song. It just doesn't
Yeah.
quite fit into what we're doing right now. And that's completely valid.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just think that um you think of someone performing a song and you think of them like writing it and it coming
Mhm.
from a place of heart, like you're pouring the words onto a page and
Yeah.
something feels special about that, even though you can still relate. Because I mean, we don't write the songs, we still relate them, right?
Yeah.
We don't write them, but we still relate to them.
Yeah. And it's interesting as well how you put your own meaning
Oh
on
yeah,
songs
everyone
as well.
takes things differently, don't they?
Yeah. So you can read a song completely differently to how the artist intended it to come across. Some of them can be so vague. Um, I mean, Harrison said to me the other day he didn't realise house tour was a metaphor. And I was like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Feel like it's quite obvious.
But I don't think that's a secret.
Yeah, yeah,
I think everyone else knew on the first listen what she meant in that song.
yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Literally in the music video when she says, "But don't enter through the back door," and it shows a picture of their asses walking away from
yeah,
the screen, like you couldn't get more obvious as to what they're talking about.
yeah. Like just none of it was a secret anyway. I just want you to come inside. Like
Yeah,
if that
no.
didn't give it away.
She likes to play on words with like
Oh,
all of
for
her
sure,
songs, and I
for
just love
sure.
that about her. But I think that hers are witty in a way that comes from a place of personal experience with trying to just make it into a catchy pop song, and she does a really good
Mhm.
mixture of both. But artists like I feel like artists like Sabrina McFly, like your pop artists, they don't have the same reason for making music as an artist like Youngblood, who is making it to have
Mhm.
um, a voice heard or try and express love for outcasts or try and like be inclusive. And I feel like he has a different reason for making music in comparison to maybe other artists. And I
Mhm.
just think um audiences kind of admire certain things about different artists, or will listen to an artist for a different reason to what the next person would listen to for. Because some people do just want to listen to a catchy song,
Mhm.
whereas other people want to feel
Yeah.
what someone's feeling.
I don't think there's a right or wrong
No.
way to
Yeah.
do it. I think do what suits you, do what you're good at, as long as it's authentic.
Yeah.
Because wanting to just write catchy music might be what's authentic to you.
Mm.
And I think if you're doing what you're good at,
And some people just, yeah, just want to enjoy their job, whereas other people, you could put it in any industry. Someone might just want to do something that they enjoy because that's what they want to do with their time. They want to
Mhm.
do something that they like and make some money from it. Whereas other people will be like, no, I want to challenge myself and do
Mhm.
something that's challenging, even if I like, because that will give me gratification. And everyone's looking for something different. And
Yeah.
I just think that
Some
it
songs
depends on your
are
mood as well.
closure
Yeah.
for people.
Yeah.
They like have been struggling to process how they feel about something for so long. They finally get it out in a song, and they're like, "That's my closure.
Yeah.
I've got it
Can
out
close
there."
that
And
chapter
yeah,
now. And it can help other people feel that way too. And
yeah.
so it sometimes it just depends on your mood, because I love all the artists that we've just been mentioning, and it will just depend on my mood as to whether I just want to have a feel good song on, or if I'm in
Mhm.
my feelings and want to.
And sometimes there's a song from that artist for each vibe.
Yeah, yeah,
um,
legit.
I mean, one of my Alex Warren is like the one in my brain right now,
Yeah, I
and
can
I
tell.
think one of the reasons I really want to see him is because he really does do it all. Like his songs are so emotional; they have so much feeling,
Mm,
and like they can be like gut wrenching.
mm,
But any video I've seen of him on stage, he's hilarious. He's like a comedian.
yeah,
And it's like people are like, I don't know how he goes from like singing about his mom dying to like this joke.
yeah, yeah.
Like it is crazy. I mean, his tour was literally called Little Orphan Alex.
Oh,
And he was
bless
like
him.
dressed as Annie.
Oh my God.
It's hilarious. The tour poster is hilarious. And that was just like his thing.
And he's doing both. He's entertaining and
Yeah, like
providing meaning
yeah,
and difference with his music.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And I think he's a strong inspiration for a lot of people. Like there's so many people on the streets, so many people without homes, and he just goes to show
Yeah.
it doesn't
And there's some
necessarily
people
mean you
that
have to
will
have a
really
bad
stay
life.
in their safe box, and some people that will use their platform to speak out. And I think there's no right and wrong thing to do as a famous artist as to what you should do. But like, for example, Steven Sanchez, even though his music is all like kind of love songs that are personal to him, but like they're just like love songs, he's not trying to express anything
Mhm.
in terms of having a voice. But he then uses his platform to have a voice. So he's been posting a lot about ICE,
Mm.
the files. I think that Spotify was pushing one of Kanye's changed his name to Ye, hasn't he? But one of
Right.
Ye's songs,
Okay.
and he like went on a massive tangent on his Instagram about how we shouldn't be supporting him because he's, what is the term for people that don't support Jews? Anti,
And anti-Semitic.
yeah, he's like that.
Got yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and he's like, there are so many artists that you could be pushing and uh,
I've never
supporting and
understood how
promoting.
Chris Brown still has such a huge, especially female.
When cancel culture is
Like,
so big in this day and age, how he's not been cancelled
yeah.
blows my
And
mind.
I have my own thoughts on cancel culture. I think sometimes it's a little bit dramatic and a little bit uncalled for.
Yeah,
But I do just think like how are so many girls especially still going to see Chris Brown?
yeah, I know, I know.
Like anyone, but especially
Yeah,
he's got so many female support still, and I'm just like, I understand liking his music. I mean, I don't like his music, but I can understand you like his music. But how are you
supporting him.
so supportive? Like you're still buying tickets to go and see him and
Yeah,
stuff. And I'm just like, it's wild
I
to
know.
me.
And again, it's just what people's morals are and what they care about. I mean, I don't want to keep bringing it back to things like this because I know you don't like it. But for example, Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer had people writing to them in prison to say, like, I'd love you to strangle me. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely, like, psychopaths that are like, "Oh my God," like, really admired them, looked up to
Mhm.
them, was like, "Oh, wish you'd have."
I wish I was one of your victims.
Exactly, and it's like,
It's a
"What?"
little weird. Yeah.
But I don't know, people are
Yeah.
strange, aren't they? But, yeah, my point was that, Steven Sanchez, even though his songs don't promote a message that he's trying to send or something that he thinks is important, he uses his platform for that, and he will post about things that he
Yeah.
want because he says like he's got a platform, he wants to use it, and what's the point in staying silent about things that need to change?
Yeah.
And he's like really passionate about certain things,
I think it's
which he'll
important when
push
you
on his
have
platform.
that voice, at least, to bring awareness. You
Yeah.
don't necessarily have to preach your point of view. You're not going to please everyone. You start posting things political, you will lose followers. You
Mm.
will. You will lose fans. You will have
You'll
people that will be
you'll
like, I can't
create
support this point
controversy,
of view.
but yeah.
But for me personally, if I was posting things like that and someone didn't agree with me, do I want your support?
Yeah, fair.
Not really.
Yeah.
When it's things that are literally impacting people's lives, like if you don't like the same music as me, okay.
Yeah.
But if you're supporting ICE, if you're supporting anti-Semitism,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it,
He was fuming at Spotify. He was literally like, he posted all the things that Kanye has said and said, "How the hell are you putting?" It was, you know, when they do like their release radar or whatever. He was like, "You shouldn't be including him on it." He was
Mhm.
like, "What are you doing, Spotify? Promote someone that is doing something that we can support." But when you know that
Yeah,
they have this background, why are you promoting
yeah.
him? Like he was fuming about it, and he was like using his voice in that sense and
Mhm.
trying to put out like he basically said, "Be better, Spotify."
Yeah.
Like
Carrie's like that a lot.
that.
Carrie Fletcher. She posts a lot to raise awareness for a lot of things. Everything that happened in COVID, like Black Lives Matter and all of that, she was very, very vocal about it all. Everything with like Palestine, she's been very vocal about it. And she really strongly believes that. She's like, I have got a platform. I can bring awareness to these things. But I think she does it in such a good way where she does say her opinion, she does make her point. But she does it so respectfully but powerfully. And I
Okay.
don't know how to explain it, and I could not replicate it if I tried.
Yeah.
But she
Okay.
does it so well, and I do think it is important. I think you don't necessarily like I say, you don't necessarily have to preach your point of view, and that kind of thing can put you in dangerous situations as
Mm.
well. But to at least be bringing awareness to things is
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
I think whether it's through your song or through your platform,
Yeah.
if you have
A following.
a following, it is important, I think, to use that voice.
Yeah. If it's something that you're passionate and
Hmm.
educated about.
But I can also see, I can understand why people wouldn't, because where I'm saying people should raise these things and they should make people aware, you could be making people aware for the wrong reason,
Hmm.
and
And
not everyone's
everyone's
going to agree.
subjective. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's opinion is subjective, isn't it? So I don't know. It's a difficult one, but and there's no, like you say, there's no right or wrong answer, but um, it's just dependent on what's important to that individual.
Hmm.
And I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about like whether you purely like listening to music just for the vibes, or if you prefer music that is trying to send a message or trying to tell you something, or if you just like a bit of both, or
I
you don't
think,
really think
yeah.
about it. It would be
I think
interesting
it
to know.
depends on the vibe for me.
The day, the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I do just want something that's a bit fun.
Yeah,
You know, I've said it before, if I put the vamps on,
time is everything.
I'm generally not putting the vamps on for slow songs.
Yeah, okay.
I'm generally putting them on because I'm thinking I want a bit of a boogie, I want a bit of a dance, I want good vibes. Whereas I would put someone like Alex Warren on for the slower,
Yeah.
chiller,
If you're
maybe a bit
in your
sadder.
feels, you've had a bad day and you just want to wallow in your sadness, put on some
Mhm.
Lewis Capaldi,
Yeah.
some Alex Warren.
Yeah.
Soak up in your sadness.
I saw something the other day about there was like a study done, I can't remember the exact details of it, but it was basically saying like we need to go back to listening to albums, and it's actually like better for us mentally. I can't remember exactly what this study was. Like I say, I can't remember the exact details of it, but it was saying like I think we're such a playlist generation now,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like actually will it's beneficial to just listen to an album
Interesting.
and to just start to finish. And I do think it's that connection.
Yeah.
You're not connecting as much in a playlist, I think, as
I
with
will say,
other songs.
like, yeah, if I know what I want and I'm on a certain vibe, like, as soon as summer hits in and the sun starts coming down and we're driving somewhere, I am putting Dan and Shay on. Like, I am getting the country feel good road tripping vibes
Yeah,
going because I know
literally.
that literally, literally, because I know that is exactly how I'm
Mhm.
feeling. That's
Oh, I can't
gonna,
wait for that time of year.
oh man, I love it.
It's literally like thunderstorming outside right
I
now. I can't
know.
wait for the time of year where I can put Dan and Shay on.
I know,
We're
and it
so
really fits
close.
the vibe, but it just is too much of a
Yeah.
juxtaposition right now to be putting
There
that
was
on because
some
it does
times
fit the vibe.
yesterday where you felt like you could, and then the next thing I knew I was being hailed on,
Yeah.
so
What a lovely rambly
very
episode.
political that
I
one.
know, yeah, and I am interested to hear, like I've already said, all of you guys' opinions as to
Mhm.
what you listen to music for, and if you even care, if you've got a preference, or if you just listen to music just because. So yeah, anything to add? No? Lovely. Well, then, thank you very much for watching. Again, all of our socials, etc. You can go and follow us on everything for updates. And until next Thursday, thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.